Now, for most of these videos, we've been starting in robot and vehicle mode. We are now starting in robot mode with our first uh, contestant here. This is not the first time we've had this character on here before, but it's the first time having this particular mold. And I am proud to introduce the Transformers Legacy Blitzwing. Anyways, forget. So yeah, that's how he looks. Get a close up with that head sculpt. Really nice. Very Blitzwing. Anyways, I figure we might as well get the obligatory sizes out of the way. Here he is with Pyro, who he is shorter than. Here he is next to him. Here he is next to Burnout. We get you a little size comparison there. So he's more of a Voyager sized figure. That is for sure. And yeah. And I'll actually get into doing articulation and all that cool shit, but we'll be right back. Alright, and we're back. Now, he does come with two of his gun accessories, which look like these. Pretty nice, pretty nice, pretty nice. And he comes with his lovely sword. And he also comes with these stupidly, horrendously weird fucking Hulk hands that kind of look like Energon Bruticus. So, hands. So, yeah, I'll show you how you apply those. I think the fist goes like that or something, or I think it might be the other way. I'm not quite sure how this works. Because the connection here is just really it's kind of shite, I would say. There's a peg, but it's like very shallow. I'm just gonna do it off screen because I figured that shit would probably be easier off screen than on screen. So yeah. Can I do the other side? Shit. Yeah, no, it's really hard to just get these on. It's supposed to be like that, and it's like, oh, he has giant fist hands, and yeah, you see the tolerances are just kind of shite on these. Other words, just shitty clear plastic and just throw in your parts bin. Amen. So, we'll get actually starting the things. Oh, sword's made of a softer plastic. I'm gonna bend that back in place. My sword's pretty much not bent. So I actually got some good QC for once. Hooray on that shit. And these are hard plastic, so usual shit. Alright. So his articulation's a little weird. You do that. He gets up to about that far. Boop. And that's about it. If you untab that, you could technically make it look like he's faking an upper arm. Kind of a little pose. Kind of, sort of. Let me actually just lift this up so that way we actually get more space. So yeah, but yeah, his arm articulation is kind of awkward, I will admit that. His elbow is a little greater than 90, not that much, but he does have wrist swivels, which is nice. It's always appreciated, especially the way his hands transform. I was actually kind of surprised they did it. So it was nice that they did that. Leg goes up that far, this is a skirt piece. And then I'll lift the arm, it goes that way, and then just due to how the butt flap was designed here, you're not getting that far, you're getting about that far back. But yeah, and then head's on a ball joint, so it's like 360, but the ball joint is on a hinge, so you can get him looking up quite a bit. I'm looking down okay. Okay, let's see. Let's see. I'm trying to think what else. Oh yeah, knees are greater than 90. So that's pretty good. And you got that fucking tiltage. And yeah. That being said, this thing's very G1 accurate. If you want it more accurate, you would technically have that out, and boom, you get your super G1 accurate Blitzwing. Personally, I prefer the cleaner look, so I do that. But options for you. So we're gonna get them actually transformed. Okay, so we're gonna do this off from the top again. So what we're gonna do, turn his head 360 degrees. Do that. Bring this down. Fold these in. Alright, cool. So now what we do is open that up. You'll fold that like so. Boop, boop. Reason why we rotated his head is so when it's in tank mode, this is the part that's showing and not the face. It's just a little less distracting and less of a flaw. So yeah, boop, boop. Separate the arms. Got that. Open up the calves. Fold out the wings. You want to do the same thing on the other side. Oh, you also want to undo the tail fin there, and then do that, and then push that back. You want to do that for that. That's if you have the foot in the more G1 show configuration, or tune configuration, I should say. But yeah. So, anyways, you can combine the feet right now together, and then kind of just accordion hinge them. They'll tab inside here, and then hold on, okay. And then after that, we'll get the arms situated. Arms are kind of interesting. So what we want to do is move this panel, move that, fold in the hand like so. Now we're just gonna kind of match that piece like that. Boop, boop. We'll fold this in as best as we can, as this will just kind of sit here on the side. That's really all this does. Now it's important that you do this step because this whole shit will tab in there. That's how this shit works. So yeah. Shit, hold on, gotta. Okay, I'm trying to get this like moving. There we go. Boop, boop. There we go. Alright, perfect. And once you got everything aligned, now it's for the big part. We want to fold that like so. There'll be these tabs, tab in there, and those will tab in, and you'll start to hear everything kind of just click clackety. Some things may kind of start to come apart. You just want to fix that real quick. I will say jet mode's probably the weakest thing here. You kind of want to leave that facing back like that. And then there is a landing gear, which you can get out, but I for the life of me, I can't get that out. So yeah. Yeah, no, here's his jet mode, and it's, wait. Okay, the jet mode's not staying, oh, okay, I forgot a crucial part. Okay, these tabs are supposed to tap into there, and that will thus secure the jet mode instead of getting what I was getting, where shit was just kind of popping off because it just felt like it. So, okay, so once you get that together, jet's solid. It's pretty solid flying brick. It has all that shit there. Tank Returns wanted to clean up better in vehicle modes, but the robot mode I would say didn't look as good as this one. So you kind of it's trade off. Triple changes always have a shitty mode. So yeah, I believe these integrate somehow by like I think it was like they attach somehow. Oh yeah, it was these 5mm ports. They go in the back here, or I thought they did. Okay, so I think they do, but like you have to fold these sideways. That's all like, hold on. Yeah. So it's like that. So you got like some extra shit on the back, and then you got these here. And I don't know if they're supposed to be like extra like whoosh, you know, or whatever. Kind of dumb. And honestly, those things are probably the worst accessories added onto a figure ever. Actually, no. These have a little more functionality than fucking Daniel and the wheelie that came with the Studio Series, Grimlock and Slag. So, my apologies, Blitzwing. We'll get them into vehicle mode now. Into the other vehicle mode, I should say. So you kind of want to detach everything that we just did. So yeah, okay. And then detach the arms, because we're gonna have to like do some transforming shit. So we're gonna put the nose cone back in, and once we do that, we're kind of done with that part. We bring the arms back in, like we're gonna put them in robot mode configuration. That will come into play soon. We're just gonna actually just kind of fold up the feet back as if we're going into vehicle mode. Well, not vehicle mode, if we're going to robot mode, except we're collapsing them like how we did in jet mode, but we're actually just folding in the legs like in how we would do in robot mode. Just bring shit up, combine the legs together, push this shit in, there we go. Oh yeah, you want to move that like, oh yeah, no. Taking turn is facing the right way. We'll actually discuss how to do that in just a second. You want to bring this tab will tab into there. This tab, I don't think tabs into anything really. You can leave that out. I find it doesn't really affect the transformation at all, because like nothing important like tabs into that tab. I might be thinking, oh, maybe it's the tread for the other side. No, it doesn't, because literally the fucking wing here is like blocking that. So yeah. You can have them folded out. It really doesn't matter. So you'll kind of... Okay, so... Wait a minute. Okay, yeah, so that folds... That would fold down. So that would plug in like so. You'd already have this down, because this will tab into there. It'll kind of hook it. So then you get that piece hooked in. Now what we'll do is unfold this like so, bring that in, boop, boop. Oh, I forgot to fold that down. And we'll do the same thing for the other side. So, bring this down, make sure that tab and that tabs into that tab. You want to move that, because this is on the double hinge, so you gotta kind of move it accordingly. So just make sure you got everything lined up correctly. And then boop, boop, boop. There we go. Now just push up on the tank barrel. That will cause that to move. Boop, boop. And tank mode. And he has a giant shit. Okay, anyways, he has a giant thingy sticking out. And, yeah. I will say he actually does roll pretty good. He does roll pretty good for a tank. Ow, my foot. I accidentally kind of stubbed my pinky toe. Ow. Oof. Okay, anyways, I gotta cut some of this. Lovely. But yeah, okay, so, yeah, he rolls great. Looks in tank mode. Decepticon badge right there. Pretty nice, pretty nice. It honestly doesn't really bother me that much in hand. Yeah, I actually like the tank mode quite a bit. But yeah. If you guys want me to review the upgrade kit that covers more of this, I'll gladly do it. Just because, it makes tank mode look better. Cool. I'm kind of indifferent to it, at least as of right now. But yeah, he's compared to a Lyo Convoy in beast mode. And yeah, oh yeah, I forgot the functionality of the fucking stupid hand cannons. Okay. So you have to configure them like this. And then once you get that dumbness done, what you want to do... Okay, so there's these grooves right here. You want to boop like that. And then boop like that. And you got rocket launchers, I guess. I don't fucking know. Oh, tank turn does turn 360 degrees. You can move that up like that. Some cool shit. And yeah. The hands are kind of stupid and pointless and all that shit, but other than that, it's a really good Blitzwing, honestly. I glad I picked it up at the time it did, just because, like, I don't think if I got in this when I was initially going to get it, it probably would have hit differently. Whereas now, like, since the beginning of the year, new figures coming out and stuff, and me kind of doing some catch up, it puts some perspective, especially with getting the fucking laser rod prime mold, because those shoulders I find are fucking more awkward than his shoulders are. Because you can finagle his a little, but yeah, we'll get into that once we review Scourge, but that won't be until we get to Scourge. But yeah, hope you guys... I recommend him. I do. Yeah. Kind of hesitated there for a second, but honestly, I don't really know what I was hesitating about. It's fun in robot mode. Transformation between all three modes is fun. For me, a triple changer could have some shite modes, but as long as the robot mode is good, and then the transformation to each mode is fun, that's really all I care about, and this hits that perfectly fine. Now, granted, if you get a triple changer that does all three things, fucking fantastic. Mwah, chef's kiss, you know. But, yeah. We can't have them all. Yeah, no. Anyways, been me Qua, signing out. You guys have a good one. Follow me on all the socials, all that good shit. And do not buy that Thrilling 30 Blitzwing. It's a load of shit. Anyways, peace out.